this golden shiner live target was discontinued,
Oh yeah.
which is surprising.
The audio working? All right, I think we're live now.
Shiner live target was discontinued. We're live.
Yep. Yeah.
Your discretion advised.
Yeah, might get wild.
I wonder how much, if there's like a bubble under the ice there. There's gotta be, right?
It probably, I don't know. It looks like probably there's a has to be like maybe oxygen or I guess air, right? It's Marty. Yep. Lake Winnipeg is a great lake for ice fishing. There's one person viewing already. Or two people viewing already.
We get some fish now. We just chase it. Like catch it. People watch us live.
Yeah.
You would do nothing.
That's fishing, man.
You'd just be like,
It just sucks. Like
passed out.
we had we had two on already, right? So
Yeah. There's something going on. Can you see that?
is that a fish? Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it looks like a fish. Yeah. Let's see. Yep, that's a fish.
It's a big fish.
Yeah.
It's a fish. That shadow's huge.
Cool. Really appreciate you, Greg, joining us and talking to us about vulture systems. I know, like Kyle mentioned before, him and I have experienced the system and really enjoy it. And hopefully, our listeners, will look into it.
I don't know. It's moving though.
From the podcast.
Seems like it is. They bait fish off this side, maybe?
That low? I don't think so.
Check it out. If they do want to look up the vulture system, what's the best place for them to find that and to get some more information? So, vulturesystems.com.
Okay.
We have a YouTube channel. Probably could get more content up there. All the amateur videos I have up there, but it's mainly up there just for
That wasn't there before, right?
tips and
I don't think so.
that sort of stuff. But our Facebook page, Instagram, I'm not as good at keeping up with. I'm gonna have to hire some younger person, like maybe my daughter, to run that for me.
Yeah.
So.
I don't think so.
Yeah, those are the best places. There's a number of retailers. We have chose at this point in time to primarily work with your small.
We got two on the ice already. Let's show them. Oh boy. Let's fish one. And fish two. Oh, slime.
Just do some snow on them or something.
Yeah, yeah, I saw Paul doing that last week.
They throw them under the camera
On
there.
the camera, yeah.
Probably the best spot.
Original sensor. The original sensor is not going anywhere. It has too many. It's used in way too many other applications. Whereas the Revo is primarily for tip-up fishing.
Okay. That must
You
be
can
nice.
mount the Revo now on a flag, so it's
Some kind of weird shit.
It's moving towards it now. It's moving.
same radio in it, and you can also mount it set up next to the T-bars now. So we have
Yeah, it's moving.
You clear that alarm, and then
Whatever it is.
gives you an indication of whether or not it's hitting. So I've had a lot of really good feedback from people where, you know, they're out wildlife fishing, the flag goes up, and what do you normally do? Probably walk over there, you got your ice
Rip this
cleats
crank
on,
till it does
you're making
something.
all sorts of noise, and fish takes off. And, they're, you know, because you can see it's hitting 2 or 3 meters
Usually the morning bite here is like insane, but today seems to be a slower morning. This time last week, I think I caught maybe 5 or 6 already.
that we're going to continue to improve on and iterate. There's a lot of new
Bubbles give
features
up mess
coming
with me.
for Revo.
But Jake was going over the bubbles right,
Yeah.
right as a bubble came up. I was like, oh
It's
no.
a fa-
And then through the app. So there's a lot of improvements and features coming. In fact, first people that bought them really should go update them because there's been a lot of like battery life improvements and range improvements, and
I haven't seen a mark in a while.
you know we get feedback
hold
from
on.
customers too.
It's gone there now.
Absolutely implements.
The stuff is gone
No,
already.
there's still something there. I think it could just be a shadow or something.
Yeah,
Kind of same
probably.
thing as what's going on if you're over here.
Yeah.
Just sometimes it gets more intense.
That I would have not even thought of. So how about someone like me, and I've got a vulture system and it's a couple years old. Do I need to go update anything on that?
Yeah, try and use that tuning thing and see if you can get that better.
So
This part, yeah.
So I think that's what that focusing does.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
upgrades for them. The original puck sensors, people call them puck sensors, and I guess that's a good way to think of them. Those today do not have the ability for someone to do it on their own. What we always want people is to be able to have the latest stuff. So for like basically shipping and handling, we have the ability. People have the ability to send them in, and then we update and then we ship them back. So if you have the Connect handheld, so the Connect handheld is the handheld we released last year, which is the smartphone compatible one. You can do it yourself with the app. So what I will say is at this point,
Come on, fishes, where are you?
and updating isn't.
So I think it takes
We
this.
don't make money off of it. We do it mainly for people to be able to have the latest stuff. That's not convenient for customers. It's not convenient for us. So we're working towards
I wish you could have like
having the ability
multiple angles on the
is
live.
better for everyone. So
Sorry?
Like to have like the light scope and the
sensor
Oh, on the zone.
on the main camera. Yeah.
where people can do their
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Probably could though.
But
Maybe.
if you have 2-year-old
Do some
ones, you probably have the latest stuff at this point in time. And if people have any questions about it, they can reach out to us. There is on our website under the sensor update,
It's crazy. Like,
it gives a rundown of features that have been updated over
fish
time. So
under.
my guess is you're probably okay. I don't know if you have the smartphone compatible one or not.
No, I don't. I believe the one I have is not smartphone compatible, but
Come on, fishes.
it's something to look into.
Yeah, absolutely. If people reach out, if they have questions, there's a firmware version labeled on the outside of the controller.
Yeah, I got a crank on a jigging rod and my
That's all I need to.
rig on the dead sticks.
There's a newer version. I'll tell you whether or not it's worth.
I think there's something moving on bottom. Yeah.
Some changes are so minimal that you probably don't need it. So, and I always leave it up to people if they still want
Right
to
down
do
there.
it. No problem.
Yeah, yeah. Last week they were coming in schools.
A few come through. We're just on the edge of it.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we can get that one figured out. We'll keep it in a tight circle.
But we had like two or three came on one time, I think.
You do it if you do it all the time, right?
Right. That's probably true.
Who knows? Could be
Well, cool.
later
Thanks for
bite.
joining us. I
Go
know
the
Bob and I
weather.
are really looking forward to some
Well, I'm
later
thinking right when that
fishing and
temperature or that pressure drops and starts clouding over,
Yeah.
and the wind really changes to the west.
changes it for us and makes it a little bit more enjoyable out on the ice. Not that watching the flags isn't enjoyable too, but listening for the beat takes a little bit of pressure off. And kick back, put the feet up, play a game of cards out on the ice, and enjoy some buddies and friends and family. So that's what we're really looking forward to. And I wish you guys the best of luck when you go up to Lake the Woods. Hope you guys have a great time out here.
Oh,
those jigs.
oh, the jig heads. Oh, spoons or the jig heads.
Join us
Spoon
again. Thanks to Eskimo for letting us bring Shack Talk to you guys every season. I know for Kyle and I, this might be our last episode. I don't know. We'll see what happens with the ice.
You
We've
got the
got a
knife you
couple
wanna
of
cut 'em?
trips in our back pocket yet this season, so if something really
Yeah,
exciting
probably
comes
should,
up,
eh?
we
Go ahead, leave it anyways. Nice, nicer.
if the conditions continue to deteriorate, boy, and
Don't want to lose a fish.
open water. But really appreciate everyone.
I'll try and
listening along
scream out if I see
for
something.
this episode. Go back and listen to the entire season.
Watch.
Had a lot of great guests on again this season, and there's multiple past seasons as well with lots of great content and conversation.
Yeah, today it's pretty windy outside.
On that journey for
Should get up to.
driving up
I think it's gonna go up to about 50 km gusts today.
make sure to queue us up and
Well,
listen.
sounds like a boat going by.
That's Paul, no? Oh,
It's way too
oh,
loud.
a fish.
Last words in case this is our last one.
No, it's just been
Oh,
another fantastic
oh, there's the bubbles.
We have the privilege of getting to visit with guests like Greg and so many of the others. It just makes it a whole lot of fun. It's a whole lot of fun to be able to talk to all these folks like you, Anthony, and it's always something.
I wonder what that was. It had to be tracked.
Is what it's
Yeah,
supposed to
sounds
be.
like.
And I hope as listeners you look forward to the next episode before it comes out just as much as we look forward to bringing it to you. So the seasons go by way too quick, and there seems to never be quite enough time to get to all of the lakes and get out on all the ice that we want to, but we do our best to make as much happen as we can. We are so appreciative of all of our listeners. Thank you
We're
for
gonna see.
being
Oh,
so
that's
and
not
we'll
much
see.
integrity left in that.
It's been around this season, and we'll be looking forward to first ice and having fun.
Missed the spot.
Got the lures attached.
Before free it down.
Words of wisdom, folks. Oh shit. I still have this done.
Like last time when you have two rods in a line, have me trying to figure out what it was all the time.
Welcome into another edition of Bears Weekly. I'm Jeff Joniak, the Super Bowl winning Beartown Bear. Thanks to our producers, Bears. The executive producer of the Bears Radio Network is Eric Ostrowski. Coming up, we'll be joined by Jim Miller on the program. We'll also hear one-on-one interviews I did earlier today.
It's kind of a,
And defensive coordinator Eric Washington. Tom, good to talk to you. How you feeling? And what do you think of the news conferences? First, earlier, we now know the coaching staff, short of an assistant defensive line coach, Justin Hines, who was taken by Seattle to become their new defensive line coach.
there's a fish under.
So he goes, and it's another position yet to fill. But overall, we know what the philosophies are going to look like a little bit.
There's a lot I like about it. Back 16 years ago when I got to meet Eric Washington, it seemed to me more like an introverted guy. Behind the scenes, just learning his approach to where his coaching was going to take him through life. And then you think of Shane Waldron. If you ask people out in the streets where Tufts University is, they're never going to be able to tell you where. And that's what I like about these two coaches. And just to analogize tree climbing, when you have branches that are built close to the ground, it's easy to climb a tree. But when you don't have them very close to the ground, you got to climb that tree, and your journey's a little bit more difficult. And I think both of these guys, you have to respect the journey they took, and that's why I mentioned Tufts University for Shane Waldron, and then the coaching process through the Bill Walsh program in the NFL for Eric Washington. And look what both of them have become. And I think that benefits their experiences through
I'd have to switch up baits again soon. That has to be a fish, man, under that stick.
I think they have a lot to withdraw from a lot of experience.
That is one of the best analogies I've ever
getting
heard you say.
taller there.
Visualize that very easily. Totally makes sense. Totally. Nice job. That Notre Dame degree is working.
No, I grew up in a backyard with trees.
Right.
And so one of my sisters and nephews love to climb trees.
Wonder if it's a
That's
bird.
kind of what it reminded me of.
Well, a lot of folks are going to want to know, hey, what did we learn? Well, we didn't learn a whole lot about what the Bears will look like offensively in 2024 and beyond. Defensively, we know what they're going to look like, but the combination of philosophies,
bien, ouais.
ideas in the same system over time, that is going to net some very interesting results now that side of the ball. Offensive side of the ball, at the main podium earlier today up at Halisaw with the media, as expected. They're not going to tip their hand at what direction they're going in terms of quarterback or any discussion of specific personnel, which I totally anticipated. And when we sit down with Shane on my one-on-one, I didn't even try to go down that path. I just want to learn more about the guy. And that's what we're trying to figure out right now, because in his case, Tom, he's been touched by so many different people, and these are Super Bowl winners.
Oh, slow morning.
You can only imagine what is going through his mind as he puts together a plan. Now, one thing I wanted to bring up, and I just didn't have the time allotted for me to do this, is what you talked about. What I want to know is how difficult.
So Paul mentioned something with the moon, right? He said that.
An offense that may be similar, but it's not going to be the same as everything that's done in San Francisco or Seattle or Los Angeles with the Rams, just because it came from that tree. It's going to be tailored to what they have. But, you know, like you've indicated many times, that may be the most important thing, whatever they do at the quarterback position, but for everybody else is to learn what they're talking about.
Yeah, they're going to learn a new language, and they're super fortunate to have OTAs and multiple mini camps in this new NFL. So I think you have a lot more meeting room opportunity to teach the language to these guys. When they go out in the practice fields, they're able to get an evaluation of how well it's being taught and how well it's being picked up. Because that's one thing going into the first week of the regular season. You cannot have interruption in the thinking process of an offensive football unit. There won't be much change philosophically and terminology from the defensive side of the ball. But I think from Shane, he's learned to develop a whole process of teaching offensive football. But, one thing that's interesting to me and I'm glad you brought it up, because Shane is the offensive coordinator. But you have a passing coordinator and you have a run coordinator. And I think that takes a little bit of the pressure off of the offensive coordinator. Just like I think a guy like Eric Washington can take away a little bit of the pressure from Matt Eberflus, the head coach. And so I like the way they have this plan in place, because all the responsibility of teaching this language doesn't fall under the shoulders of Shane. It falls into the coaching development and all of the position coaches on board.
All right, coming up next, we'll be introduced to Shane Waldron, the Bears' new offensive coordinator, here on ESPN
Something
Chicago,
in the
Bears
middle.
Radio Network.
This is Bears Weekly with the voice of the Bears for 23 years, Jeff Joniak, on the Bears Radio Network.
This segment of Bears Weekly is brought to you by IGS Energy.
Yeah, it just changed a while ago.
Bears Weekly, and I sit down with Shane Waldron, the Bears' new offensive coordinator, up at Halisaw earlier today. All right, Shane, welcome to Chicago. How's it fit? How's it fit to the Pacific Northwest?
Change scope.
I feel like I've been in all parts of the country in this coaching world, and the closest I've been was in South Bend, Indiana, in 2006, 7, somewhere in that range, with with Notre Dame as a reticent. So
The snow.
some of the different people have reconnected just from being here over the last couple of weeks. It's been pretty cool.
Yeah, you really have spanned the globe when you think about that. One corner
Is it good now?
Patriots, and moving all around. That is the life of a coach trying to climb coach's ladder, which you've done very successfully.
Something close by.
Journey now to chart franchise in the National Football League.
And I think for me, it's been, I feel like it's been very lucky, but also a mix of luck and hard work that's led me to this point. There's been great experiences. Every experience has been so unique and different stops along the way, and just try to do my best to learn and figure out what each stop has to offer for me that I can take with me moving forward on to the next one. If life
Oh, boy.
leads us to
focus already? Oh, she just passed right out.
Yeah.
Go inside. Go pee pee. Come back. Stop. You come. Give him.
You know, for me, also coaching.
Nope. All right.
Yeah, it's pretty sunny out.
You know, I've always followed the paths of all players.
It's nice.
Well, it's windy, but it's nice.
Yeah, I don't like the wind.
Won the game, but and I just started on my got back from vacation. Just was reading Bill Belichick on page 76, and you had time to spell with the Patriots. How important do you think that turned out to be? You're getting different successful coaches, whether it be veteran coaches that took a while to get there, or young coaches that grew up in a family of coaches. I mean, how significant is that to what you are?
Yeah, I think, you know, the coaches, a lot of the other coaches on that staff, along with Coach Belichick, just the attention to detail, the desire to get things done, to work hard, all those things I was fortunate enough to be around, at a young age, and I was still learning. I had a long way to go, still have a long way to go in being a finished product, but that really did help to lay a foundation, and I thought his messaging and his style of players that were around him,
adaptable to many different things. Especially
I mean, I think in my mind in this league, because every year, the roster turnover or injuries or different things that happen, I think the ability to be adaptable on offense and keep the
There's nothing coming by, man.
system,
Pretty quiet.
to the quarterback skill set, the running back skill set, what O-line you have that year, the tight end, the receivers. I mean, all those things go together. So having a good foundational coach.
Let's see.
Great teachers, great with fundamentals, and then you have this system that's allowed to expand or contract or go in different variations depending on what the players are. Who you have that particular year.
Yeah, or do you plan? Going back to Bill Belichick, other coaches are like this, but take away what they want to do best and focus on. That was his mindset.
Oh, Paul's video is
But to exploit
up right now.
even
That new video.
the box, where, to be honest, some offensive coaches we do what we do. That's their game, but today's game, do you think is necessary to be super flexible?
I do. I think you need to be. You still have to have a core foundation. You still need to be able to do the things well that you know you need to do on offense. Start with being able to run the ball. Start with being able.
I don't know, everybody left.
But then from there, no one's
Nobody watching.
how
You
very
see everybody left. Nothing's happening. There was two people actually. Three of them. Well, two, because I was the third one.
create a new offense on the sideline, but be able to teach what we're doing against
Oh, wow.
style of defense and still be able to attack them in the correct manner.
How important is it to you?
They're probably making the fish shy.
That's probably the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And then that same vein, it's now in vogue for almost every team to have a run game coordinator.
Oh, fish.
pass game
There we go.
coordinator. Is that
Yeah, I think one thing I've learned in a couple of years now in the role is the ability to divvy
Come on,
up
Curtis. Oh, I spoke.
spread out the workload so
It's
there's
that big pink spoon in the fish.
Oh, that's what I have on.
and it gets everyone working more together, gets everyone involved, and so to be able to have Thomas Brown
Okay, so that's to the left.
as a run game coordinator,
Up high?
Yeah. It's no, it's from bottom under.
Oh.
Yeah.
we can all be efficient while we're
Let's
working.
see if it shows
But
up.
also at the end of the day, get to the same place that we all want to go through our communication. It really starts in the off season.
Yeah, it's on the bottom, like on the where I'm drinking here, and swim up to the corner of that way.
Like underneath?
Yeah, underneath, yeah.
Okay.
Would you agree? I don't want to put words in your
I
mouth.
wonder if that was him coming this way.
Yeah, probably.
Play calling for the offense is fun. And there's a lot of different
Say it again. Watch under.
a way to make the same
Is
That
it?
could be the spoon to you.
No, you see it's gonna cross. Well, you didn't see it pass. It wasn't bottom, it came up. Pretty long. It wasn't like a straight line. It was like had some length to it. See it on the. See it comes, coming. Yeah. What? No, come back.
Maybe it's because I should have kept just chicken.
Okay, so I saw that long. Oh, fish coming. Where did it go?
So, in terms of your game plan, I don't see
Wonder.
they want to shut their door, lock it down. Some guys do it Friday night. Some guys, just put the hay in the barn long before that. What kind of guy is Shane Waldron in terms of setting up that game plan for Sunday?
The small
I think
fish.
real process driven. I kind of have the times of each day throughout the course of the week where we want to knock out different sections of it. And like I said, a collaborative effort where different guys are involved in different areas. Where it all funnels to that final call sheet.
Oh, man.
on Sunday.
Hey, Tom, some of the things I
And
didn't
this
get
ago?
into with him that I can't wait to, and it's significant, whether it's with Justin or it's going to be for that whatever the case may be, Tyson Bagent for that matter. One of the things that becomes important, and you'll notice also in the conversation in our next segment, Eric Washington about pressure on the quarterback position, pressure applied to the offense, time getting rid of the football. And Shane helped significantly in the time to throw for those
Not this one marking again.
that was not the case. The same with Russell Wilson. Hung on the ball a little bit. And some quarterbacks do. But in today's NFL, you really can't.
No, you can't.
I think
When
they
you
really
talk
see that
about
pink
the
spoon
difference
from
in
far
the
away.
quarterback play that Shane has been around, to me,
Sure
the
seems to,
biggest
yes.
impression that I was always left with is Geno
Even if they
Smith.
don't hit it.
Because I know me, I kind of gave up on Geno Smith. And then all of a sudden he goes to Seattle and he goes there and he has comeback player of the year. He has a year that is Pro Bowl, all-pro caliber. And so that tells me more about Shane Waldron than it does all the quarterbacks that he's worked with. Because when you don't have, I don't necessarily think he's a reclamation
Maybe I should shut that
prospect. However, he has
that
some
light
stuff
off.
along the way that he didn't
Yeah,
have.
that's all not wasted.
That's one thing that really impressed me about Shane the most.
Trey Caller on early down.
Let me see, it makes a difference in the stream.
They made first downs on first down. Okay, and that's something that Matt Ebert was talked about a lot offensively that he'd like to see because, that keeps, like you, you're a first down guy. All right, when we come back, we'll be hearing
Yeah, I
from
can
the
make any
Bears
difference in the light.
Help Matt Ebert, please. That is Eric
No, you can turn when it shut it off.
Next year on Bears Weekly, and
So that means
1,000
it's
Bears waiting up.
don't need to have it on.
Bears Weekly with the voice of the Bears for 23 years, Jeff Joniak. On the
No, this
Bears
one's okay.
Radio Network.
Check the.
And the watch of the lights if I couldn't. It's yeah. Pretty sure to mess up.
Sideline credentials and more to every Bears home game next season. Join the wait. Get the ultimate VIP
Yeah.
fan package in 2020.
I have enough light though.
Visiting Chicago Bears VIP.
It's pretty bright in there. It's safe and clear.
Washington. Not new to have us up. It's where he got his
Fish,
NFL start.
I think.
Where he continues to pick up the time. He enters 2024. First of all, good to see you.
Maybe
Appreciate
not.
the bear hug.
It's recording.
But you still look the same. What's the story?
Yeah, it's still recording.
I even go back to 5 Bears go to the playoffs that year. First time under Lovey in his second season. He did that more than that. Yeah. So how valuable does it turn out to be in
When I flew around.
First of all, it was my introduction to the NFL, and which is a different landscape than college football. I got a chance to hear Brian Urlacher speak, and it just gave me insight and perspective on
Fish, I think, coming across.
just being
Yeah.
able to see that and see how this entire machine works. It was an unbelievable introduction.
Oh, let me.
Those two.
Let's do them.
You were down that long tunnel from what you were then as a coach and how you were viewed and respected already to where we are sitting here today as Bears defensive coordinator in 2020.
It's almost surreal, and it's a tremendous blessing. And when for me,
Fucking small fish, man.
something like this, I go back to the players. I go back because good coaches are made by great
Yeah,
players.
they weren't big.
And I think about all of the individuals who trusted me, followed through with
Let's take the catch it though.
Yeah, right?
and the value that they allowed me to add to their life. And I've tried to do what I asked players to do in high school.
I'd like to get the scope out of the tent, that's for sure.
Oh, I should go back to my spoon.
Oh, shit. Way down there.
Here with Lovey, and I used to love having conversations with you.
You want to run me?
And with players, like, it was about fundamentals, it was about technique, it was about the right gap, it was about get out the right street, get your foot. I remember detailed conversations about that. And then the fight where players are going on. Man, I joke with Luke all the time. Lovey would be
Top fish coming.
but he knew how to get skinny and get in there. As this
Or two. Ooh.
wide receivers or tight ends, and you're dealing with them in a different way. How have you as the master thinking you coach? With a lot of it being a
Sure. The game of football.
Come on, bite already.
I remember when some of the things in college,
Come on, man.
there are no
Like really?
quarterbacks here. The quarterback will be a feature runners. You don't have to worry about this. You don't have to worry about some of these things. And that's just not the case. We have to
There we go.
we have to really understand
Oh, man. There you go, another one. Oh, 17 inch. Yep, 17 inch. Come on, come on.
done the same with your staff as well. But pressure is key. Pressure breaks plays.
The two or three of them.
There's different ways to skin a cat.
Okay. It's nice.
I gotta get fish here, man. There's
Catching on the charcoal. Actually, it's too bright. I probably could have cut that one on the dead stick.
Yeah, it was looking for it.
Yeah, just
Once we're in a
I should put it needs to put there.
particularly physical, it allows us to play fast, and it limits their upside.
All right, tell me about your relationship with Big Manny. He loves coaches as much as others. And he holds coaches accountable as he does his players. So it's a unique approach, in my opinion, how he looks at things. You know him a lot.
Yeah, just I would imagine that Dallas, he was a linebackers coach there.
Yep, so foot fish on the ice. It's a pretty slow morning compared to last what, 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And not just because of the football aspect, but just because of Dallas. And just the way, the type of person that he is, which affects what we all do for a living. And then when Matt went to the Indianapolis Colts,
I don't know how Paul Shucks doing. Well, he said it was slow, right?
Yeah, I think so, but I didn't think he'd play like one or two guys out so far.
Oh, okay.
combine, just different things that we taught. And when the opportunity presented itself for us to finally get a chance to work together, I got a call from him, and I was excited because of who was on the other end. Obviously, the Chicago Bears, but it's somebody that you know and that you trust, that you have a lot of respect for.
All right, so you've had a chance to digest, I'm sure, defense, which was flying around last year. I love the vibrancy of the secondary. The attitude of the linebackers, and athletic as they are, and get to the football and make a lot of tackles, and then developing defensive line. I mean, there's a lot here to chew on for more coming down the pike here. What's your first flashpoint reaction?
We're going through this video right now that we reviewed last season. Because we got to really understand how
Hey, Rosie.
Here we go, right? Here we go.
it's exciting to watch, just watch how tough your group plays.
Is it chewing on a toy?
Like I like to see them. There's an attitude, a certain aggressiveness. They are a contact driven team. They want to turn the guy around, want to test the position. And
Yes, Granny. I see you.
let's start here. Let's take it to a different place. So as we're going through the colors of the video, I'm just excited about what I'm seeing.
And the guy sticks out. He's a new addition that really kind of multiplied the passes.
And those bubbles trick me every time,
I
man.
know, right?
He's everything that you're looking for in an edge rusher, but at the same time, he wants to be 111. He doesn't want to go outside the scheme and outside the concept to get the job done. He's concerned about winning and contributing to that.
Eric, good to have you here. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
All right, so at the outset, I said, hey, thanks for the bear hug, man. That dude, first of all, is big. He just, you can tell how happy he is. He's happy, he's back here, and he's got a great title and a lot to work with on the.
Well, you're welcome. I blew that whistle just for you, apparently.
Yeah.
When people look at you during your coaching career or your playing career, make them know that you're a football player from the first.
I don't think we got that real
I saw Eric up at the podium.
morning bite yet, man.
Guy that can get the stance.
If that was it, that's pretty slow.
But again, it could just be like you were on that little trough last time. You know what I mean? But the fish are here. Like,
Yeah, oh yeah.
And that's a good average size.
Yes.
And I'm really excited to see that about
So,
him. Now
they'll
I
be
want
here
to see
again.
him flourish as a defensive coordinator here with the Bears.
Right, and with that side of the ball also, now the influence of somebody who's been really good on the defensive line. That's why I focused on that pressure at quarterback. How that's going to transpire, whether it be with a little bit more blitzing that may be out of the beginning of this four-man pressure, or just great players. And you want a combination of both. You got to keep offensive offense.
But I was more encouraged about
Fucked with me. Was it?
You're listening to the Skeptic of the Universe.
No.
Your escape to reality.
Hello and welcome to the Skeptic's Guide to the Universe.
Come on,
Today is
fish.
Wednesday,
Come
February
on, fish.
21st, 2024, and this is your host, Stephen Novella. speaker Bob Novella. Hey everybody, Tara Santa Maria,
Howdy.
Jay Novella,
That's good.
and Evan Bernstein.
Good evening, folks.
How's everyone doing?
Is that fish on here? Or is it just
Doing
pop?
all right.
Not too shabby.
All right,
Rain finally stopped.
Yeah, we're
It's
finally
crazy
in the
that
middle of an
somebody-
actual winter.
It's just
I didn't see that much though last time.
Yeah.
So it has to be like a.
It probably changes, you know what I mean? Like anything else.
Yikes.
Well, I guess we are more.
There's something on the bottom there.
Yeah, when you're that sick.
More much,
It's coming.
I heard a
It's coming on you.
in
Yep.
Death Valley.
I heard that too.
That's how much rain.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
Yeah.
probably
no.
gone
Standing
already.
water for several days.
Come
But
on, Curtis,
it's
get it.
crazy how like powerful the
It's
sun is here. I
tiny
went
fish.
outside
Small
this
guy.
morning and everything was still really wet, and I just let my dog out.
Come on.
Like that's just a jig in a minute.
Almost dry out.
Let's come back again.
2 episodes ago, we were chatting about the eclipse coming up in April, and I wanted to clarify a few things that we said during the discussion. So, Evan, you said that the old eclipse glasses or solar glasses may not work, right? They may expire after.
Yeah, the cheapo ones.
Yeah.
Slow there, right?
We
Yeah.
were questioned about that, so we looked it up
It is
to get all
tiny.
the details, and
That could be a
it
perch.
turns out that what you're saying is true, but it's a little outdated. In that, in 2015,
Trying to get any higher than that, 'cause it's not gonna go.
there was a requirement in the U.S. at least to adhere to international standards in terms of
That's a
using
tiny fish.
solar glasses, and those do not automatically expire, right? So you can use them theoretically forever. However, there's a big caveat to that, and a lot of sites
I think I should plug in the
is that assumes they're in good condition, right?
The,
If you pack them away,
call it
put them away
the
in
camera
safe, yeah, you could take them out
to the
again
battery pack.
4 years later or whatever,
The fish is
and
still
they're
there.
still good. But if you threw
It
them in a
is the
drawer
tiniest little
somewhere,
fish.
and
I'm surprised it doesn't take the live minnows.
damaged in any way, do
Right?
not use them. So
Like this is just
old
a live
glasses,
minnow on a
comes with
jig.
lot of
Like
caveats. It's only
it's
if
not
you
taking,
have
but
them in
it's
good
again it's
condition.
tiny.
Yeah.
Even like a little scratch, that could be,
A pinhole.
yeah,
Could do
yeah,
damage.
it could do significant damage.
I mean, you're cheap. Just get new ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, why risk it?
Better safe
And
than
you'll
sorry.
know, like you'll also know if you go outside and put them on and look up, you'll see. That's the thing
Yes.
about eclipse. They're so obvious.
Oh yeah.
The sky will be black if you're wearing eclipse glasses in the middle of the
Let's
day.
back in.
And the only way
So
that you'll
there.
be able to see the sun is if you know where it is and you look straight at it in the glasses.
Anything other than looking.
It'd be funny if it chases the bubbles up.
Yeah.
The other thing is, we were talking about when you should use the eclipse.
Just
glasses.
lingering around.
We made a couple of general comments, but there's a lot of details there too that I was finding
I
out.
don't know if he's
One
trying to
is
fuck it.
that, well, of course,
It's tiny.
we said, but we're going to say it anyway. You can never ever look directly at the sun at any time, at any part of the eclipse. The
Bigger
only
fish
time
than
is
the scale
during
thing,
totality. That's the only time you can look directly at the sun during totality. However, there's one nuance to that that's interesting. At the beginning and at the end of totality, there's the so-called diamond ring effect, right, where you get a bright
It's like
rim
a little
around
lens
the sun.
flare.
Yeah, and it lasts for 1 to 2 seconds. So the question is it safe to look at that without your solar eclipse glasses on? And like when you say, so here I've read multiple recommendations, but most of the like official recommendations from NASA or astronomy or whatever, they say you have the eclipse glasses on when the diamond ring thing happens. When that is done, then you can take the eclipse glasses off. And then at the end of the eclipse, as soon as you see the diamond ring effect, you have to put your solar glasses back on again.
But that part is really like it takes the amount of time it takes you to put glasses on.
Okay, let me see.
For that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I think the thing that you have to remember is we're talking about this as if people aren't going to know the difference. It's like, have you ever looked up when the sun was in the sky? Don't look at it. It hurts.
Oh yeah, but that's the reason why. So this is why when there's discussion about like people taking.
It's amazing that some people have to be told not to stare at the sun.
Yeah.
Your pupils slant down, you squint, you look away. You have to really try to stare into the sun long enough to burn your retina. But when enough of the sun is covered, it's the total brightness isn't enough to cause pain or discomfort or to close down your pupils. But that little sliver of light is still bright enough to burn
Is
your
that you
retina.
high or is the same fish high up?
That's the most dangerous time.
Buttermilk?
When your
Yeah.
It's the same.
Your protective reflexes aren't in place,
Bastard.
but that rim of that crescent of sun that's still bright enough to see perfectly. You're basically
It's charging now.
while you're looking at the eclipse without that protective.
I get
Damn
that.
bubbles fool me again.
I don't know. In my experience, it's not easy to look at the sun until it's in totality. Like it's a concerted effort. You are still.
That looks like some fish. Yeah.
Never do.
Yeah.
There's a huge difference between a partial eclipse and a total eclipse.
Yeah.
You know, it's massive. And so I more say that not because it's like, of course, I think that that's all really, really good advice. I also think, gosh, I hope people already know not to look at the sun with their naked eyes. But I say it mostly because a lot of people are really scared of like, when will I know when it's okay? And it's like, no,
Bubbles, eh?
Yeah.
No, it's not
Oh, it's
there's a
about big.
massive difference. Like, it's not something that you have to calculate. It's not something that you have to work out on paper. Like, it's really clear and obvious when you're in partial and when you go into totality.
Right. But don't take the lack of pain.
Little guy's still fucking there too, though.
So,
It's okay. I can look at it.
so messing around.
That other fish couldn't have been that big either, then.
No.
Never look at the sun.
Yeah, it will still burn your eyes. It'll still burn your eyes.
Not a good idea.
Hey, yeah, and if you want to wait for 1 or 2 seconds of watching the diamond ring, that's fine. Just be careful. Know that he's very quick, and as soon as that crescent is away. If you blow the timing, when someone pointed out, that feels like you try to, at the beginning, if you try to like take the
Alright, so that's your pack.
That could also spoil your viewing.
Wear your glasses the whole time. You'll know when totality happens. It will get dark. Like the minute it gets dark, you can take them off.
You will see the star. You will see the stars.
Maybe, depending on where you live. Yeah.
You will
Probably
see
not
the
that
stars.
way. You might not in like Dallas proper see the stars. You might.
No, you will. I think you will.
And you don't.
Why wouldn't you?
Because of the light pollution.
But will it illuminate during the day? The street lights are. They're not going to turn the street lights on.
No, but there's a shitload of light pollution all the time. Trust me. I mean, if you can't see the stars in a nice clear night in Dallas, you're probably not going to see them in the middle of the day.
Alright.
Yeah, there's one star I'm gonna say.
Oh boy. Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying it's not going to be like the Milky Way. Don't expect during a total solar eclipse for the sky to suddenly look like Death Valley.
It's not gonna be a dark sky viewing event.
Yeah, and also there's still light all around the horizon. So like you might see a couple stars if you're in a place where it's relatively easy to see stars. But it's not like
Saw
the
stars
sky's
in
not-
Oregon. That's for sure.
Yeah, but Oregon is a pretty dark sky. Like there are parts of Oregon that are pretty dark. I would
Fish,
know what to do also.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Most people probably won't see the Some people will be along the path, but
Yeah.
people who are going to like major metropolitan areas for it.
We're in a metropolitan area, I suppose. It'll be interesting. I don't know. I've never been in this environment, a metropolitan area during eclipse. This will be a. Oh, it's gonna be. It's gonna be so
Okay, right.
indescribable.
All right, guys.
Wow.
Have you guys heard all the hot dogs?
Oh, that one that swims by that won't bite anything else.
Oatmeal, oat products, Cheerios.
Fish so
Oh,
fucking.
I read
Yeah.
I like these
Wasn't there
ones.
something about
Yeah,
like
terrible chemicals.
lead or iron?
They're so fucking tiny.
I bought one that's
Study that compare that.
1 ounce.
So there's a study
Slab
published
wraps.
by,
No, yeah, it's the Lunken.
in my opinion, kind of they're an advocacy group.
Yeah.
Advocacy group, not an objective scientific group. And they tend to always sort of overcall the risk of toxicity, you know. So I always like it, that's a red flag for me if the WG is involved. They did a study looking at the levels of a specific pesticide called chlormequat in oat-based products.
I haven't seen much
in the
bait
United
fish.
States and in urine samples
Were you seeing
collected
lots last
from
weekend?
people in the United
No,
States from
there's none. Actually,
2017,
didn't see none at all.
2018 to 2022, and then 2023.
You know, I think about it. Didn't see
Why do
any.
they do this? Because
live bait.
I can't say we've been seeing a lot this year
No.
compared to last year. Last year we were seeing
And what it
both
does
of
Yeah,
is
yeah.
reduces the growth of the long stem.
I think we saw more
right?
that time went.
They don't grow as tall. And that
What do you call
helps
that
in a
place?
couple of
Bel Air?
ways. It
Yeah, yeah.
reduces the
Yeah,
risk
yeah, there was a lot more there.
Yeah.
that the stalk will bend over or break, and it makes it easier to harvest as well, right? Without adversely affecting the thing you're trying to harvest, right? The rest of the time. In the United States, presently, it's approved for use in ornamental plants, but not food crops. In the European Union, it's approved for use in food crops like oats. In 2018, the U.S. changed their regulations, allowing for the import of grains from the EU that were grown with formicide. So we still don't use it in the U.S., but now we are allowing the import of food from the EU that did use it. I was interested in that as the gate because generally
Live fishing is
the
crazy.
EU
Oh, fish on you.
has stricter regulations and restrictions than
It's
the
coming
US
up.
does. So this was
There we go.
No, come on, as if you didn't hit that.
anyway. So they were measuring, okay, well, is it being found in U.S. food and is it being found in the urine of people?
Oh man, it's
Missed
going
it
quick.
again.
Even before you do the study, the answer is okay.
There we go.
You know, because we went from not having it in the food.
Tiny fish, but
Tiny
at least
fish?
it gets the skunk out of the tent.
The result seemed pretty obvious. But okay, fine. They wanted to see, confirm that and see how much. And they found pretty much exactly what they were looking
You got
for.
pliers?
Yes, many of these
Yeah.
Got mine out of the tent.
tested in the
Yeah. There's another one there again.
Yeah.
No, it's a bit bigger.
And they found that
Oh, that thing went across.
Stick on my thumb so bad.
Yeah.
urine of subjects as well, and that concentration increased from 2018 to 2023. Because of course it did.
It's coming.
We're importing oats from Europe that were grown using it. So they basically used this as an opportunity to advocate
Come on,
against
come on,
the
take it.
US loosening up, the restrictions on some of that which they're considering doing, and saying, you can, if you want to avoid it, you can eat organic. You could buy organic.
Well,
stuff,
come to
right?
me.
So they're shilling for the organic industry, and they're
Oh, is it bubbles? It's cooking too?
on anything
It's coming back.
used in agriculture. So the reporting on
Yeah,
this
it's gonna
has
slam it
been
this time.
horrible because they're basically
Yeah.
buying the environmental.
Oh, it's just slowed right
rating
down.
of the hook, line, and sinker. For example, the headline from the CBS News reports pesticides
Come
lead
on.
to reproductive issues found in Cheerios, Quaker Oats, and other oat-based foods. And then you read the article, and it's all just quoting from the environmental working group and without any real context. My first question was what? What do
Let's
you
come
guys
back again.
You hear this story. What's your first question?
There are trace amounts of all kinds of things in our food. How dangerous is the amount?
Yeah,
What's
like
the amount? What's the dose?
Yeah,
What
what's
did
the
they
dose?
find?
And
What's
what's
the
the outcome of that dose?
There we go.
So there are established regulations. The U.S. has
Oh yeah, it's a bit bigger.
A little better.
A little better.
in the U.S. the safety limit is 0.05 milligrams per kilogram body weight per day, and in the European Food Safety Authority 0.4 milligrams per kilogram per body weight per day.
Pliers back.
Oh,
So
behind it.
Tacky little hooks.
so far, as I said, they're in kilograms. So that
Grams. We're talking metric.
So the amount they're detecting in the oats is in the micrograms. And the safety limits are in the milligrams per kilogram.
That's good.
There. Now we're both on the board.
And they say
That's 5 fish on the ice already.
that the amounts that we're detecting are
We're throwing a bigger one just because
What's that?
seems like the rattle scared him a little more.
And
Like
Oh,
yours.
on bottom again.
right? I actually did a fun calculation. I calculated how many kilograms of oats you would have to eat every day in order to get up to the
There you
lower
go.
end of the limit of the safety level, the safety regulation. And
What do you think? What measurement are you using?
Fucking
Oh,
bubbles.
oh.
Kilograms of oats would you need to eat to get enough formiquat to exceed the lower limit of the safety levels?
And a kilogram is what, 2.2?
Yeah.
A centillion
I'll say 10 pounds a day. 10 pounds a day.
Food, water, over. Get the murder weapon out of your way.
And you said this is for, you calculated it for
And minnows, you don't want to eat those.
rolled oats.
Well, you do want to eat those, but
Calculated for something like oatmeal,
I use the
because it's somehow
highest.
concentrated.
I use the highest level of oats.
No, I know, but I'm
Rather
saying
than-
in terms of, I mean the delivery method. 'Cause some
Bath
people
after
drink
this
oat
weekend.
milk. I don't know if it's like, is the concentration higher or lower?
the
or
problem with
something
bringing her
like
fishing.
that.
Yeah, it's
We
gets
sit here
stinky.
handling minnows and shit like that, and
And
then we're all like, hey,
Piper.
come here.
Hey,
I'm saying, how many,
Hey, Rosie.
how many oats, like actual like bowls of oatmeal?
In kilograms.
But in kilograms,
That's right.
2.2 pounds.
That's what they say.
there's something somewhere, man.
I'd say 12.
This is nudging me.
Yeah, 10 or 12.
Hey.
85,000 kilograms.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
That's
so it
even
doesn't
worse.
matter.
That's
All
good.
my questions are
That's what you want. And she's like, yeah, come on. Come on.
Exactly.
Purposes. Yeah.
We're at homeopathic doses of.
Yeah, right.
I think I'm gonna switch to the
Gadro here.
spoon I had last week that was catching.
What's that, Rosie? What's that?
Now we know that these urine levels that we're detecting probably represent ongoing exposure because formiquat is rapidly eliminated from the body.
Compete.
There you
So
go.
this isn't something that's built up over time.
Oh, fucking launched out.
It's rapidly eliminated from your body through the kidney. Think about that. That also means that you would have to eat those 85,000 kilograms of oats every single day, right? And the moment you stop doing that, your body would clear it out of your system. I mean, it's just
It brings it into the implausibility category.
it doesn't. That's the several orders. So again, several orders.
Yeah, I'd
of
say
magnitude.
impossible.
It's
Yeah.
impossible, obviously.
Yeah.
But not only that, but when the EU and the EPA, whatever, when they establish safety limits, they're already going 1 or 2 orders of magnitude below the lowest.
Bring this a bit down, we'll see.
Right?
Always?
Yeah, and they take like, yeah, they use the data, this shows so let's go 1 or 2 orders of magnitude below that, and that's when we'll set our safety limit. That's standard procedure. So then
How do I adjust this?
further below that.
I was wondering about the politics of that for something like back in the day. Like, I would have assumed
Oh,
that
it's
there's air
done already.
in the other direction. So.
Oh,
No, standard procedure. Go with
that's it.
below when you
Bishop went the other way around.
also the toxicity that they're talking about,
Is there
like
something there I missed?
reproductive issues, that's only in animals, never been shown in humans. And it's shown in animals at massive doses. Again, these kinds of ridiculous doses, right? That, of course, that's where you set that's how the safety limits were set.
So you could probably feed a farm
ridiculous.
animal pounds and pounds of oats. But like,
It's still
we don't
fine.
do that.
It's still fine. It's 80,000 kilograms, Garrett. It's ridiculous. The whole thing is silly. It's
It's like a
silly.
silo of
Alright, I think I'm gonna change
So,
bits.
so what's the
Hope I didn't drop it. Oh, there it is.
is just to, just to create a round of fear mongering in the press, to lobby against, the U.S. changing regulations, to shill for organic food, and when I wrote about it on Science-Based Medicine in the comments, someone pointed out, it's like it's also another thing that whether this is their purpose or not, it also accomplishes the goal of leveling the playing field between traditional or standard agriculture and organic. Because if you basically deprive agriculture of using all of the science and technology that we have available, then it narrows the benefit that the increased productivity and cost effectiveness and land use and all that standard agriculture has of organic agriculture. Right? Like, so you can't use GMOs. You can't
Here, fishy, 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 fishy.
and ban it, because then that narrows the gap of the advantage over organic, right? Plus, it also creates just eat organic just to be safe, because then, just to be safe,
be extra safe.
yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous, and this is why I have a massive problem with the environmental workers, because they pull this kind of shit all the
fish.
But they want to spend whatever, because this is being reported probably by people who are not science journalists, and they're quoting experts, right? So they think their job is done. They didn't take the 10 minutes it would take.
Yeah, the bite is definitely slower today.
Well, they just quote somebody from
Around this time last week, I
the saying, this is the
had over
right, and they quote
13 wires already.
saying, we follow all regulations, which always sounds like, even though it's true,
Yeah, it sounds
and fair,
sketchy as hell.
it sounds sketchy as hell because because
Well,
what else are they gonna
Follow all
It's
regulations.
It's designed to meet.
Yeah, I think I
legal-
posted a video on my
say? It sounds like
today
place enough,
of that
right? And
morning bite
rather than saying,
last week.
yeah, we asked an independent scientist to tell us what's going on here and put it into some context for it, and they told us you'd have to eat 80,000 kilograms every day for this to be of any concern. Whatever.
Which we don't recommend doing anyway.
Yeah,
By the way,
Kill
Keith,
you.
Which,
For
which
other reasons.
you would die of a million other things before you died of this toxicity if you consumed that.
the cormaquat would be the least of your problems, yeah.
I think you would explode like all of your organs.
You would.
I'm getting gassy just talking about it. All right, Jay, tell us about the AI video. You've been talking about this. Boy. So you guys have heard of OpenAI, right? Everybody has. Well, they recently introduced the next digital demon called Sora. It's pretty, about AI. It's good and it's scary at the same time. So the product is called Sora, S-O-R-A, and this is a sophisticated artificial intelligence system that is designed to convert text, similar to like DALL-E or Midjourney. It converts text into photorealistic video, not an image, a video, a 60-second video. This is a massive milestone, and it's another leap in AI technology, and it's a huge step forward for OpenAI's technology suite. Other companies have text to video, and many others are working on it, but Sora looks to be way ahead of the rest of them. I was doing some research. There really isn't anything to see from any other companies. There's a lot of chatter about this company's working on this, this company's working on that, but this seems to be the first one to make it to market that has photorealistic.
Oh no, I'm still recording on this.
So, of course, there's a mix of excitement for the potential to enhance, the creative space. And,
Is my head recording too?
content. There's lots of ways it could be used. But
Oh,
there are
man.
also a huge list of legitimate concerns over the implications of misinformation, disinformation, and particularly during this critical election period that's happening over the next year. So Sora is unique in that it can generate videos like I said, up to 60 seconds in length from simple text instructions or a combination of text and images. I know you guys are talking about this on live stream last Friday. Or I don't know if you have, but I can send you a link. It's the video. One of the best ones I saw was a woman walking down a city street that looks like a neon Tokyo. I would have no reason to think it wasn't real.
It's getting bigger, eh?
What's that?
She's getting bigger.
She's got bigger, yeah. You had to back her collar off a bit.
Like one detail I saw was there was somebody that was carrying a shopping bag, and it was kind of like bouncing off their leg and moving erratically like a shopping bag would if you're like, hitting it with your leg as you're walking, like that level of quality. So of course, we really won't know the ins and outs until we can use the product ourselves, but they're showing us, of course, the most impactful videos that they came up with. But there's no reason to think that in short matter of time they're going to open this up and we're all going to be using it and it's going to be easy to use. I mean, they show you the prompt.
There's the fishes.
A typical prompt would be like what I wrote. A woman
Blow another whistle here,
walking
so
down a city street in Tokyo.
Well, this
with
one's
lots
worn
of
off.
neon lights. That's all it would take to generate this 60-second video. There's a major creative problem that I think we should discuss very briefly. Steve and I have the most experience.
Be careful, Rosie.
This problem with current image creation software. I've used DALL-E, I've used Midjourney, and the thing that they can't do well right now is they can't handle specific instructions. Steve and I were just talking about, Steve was making an image, he was making for a tabletop game that he's playing. He was trying to get a gem to appear in the middle of a medieval shield.
and he just couldn't get the software.
Yeah,
to
make
work.
it this thing ready
And
to
the thing is,
change.
it makes you an image, and you can't say, take this image that you just made and add a gem in the center of the shield, because it'll just generate a brand new shield. It doesn't
Hey.
Right.
follow
New
the
image.
yeah. So it's kind of
Good.
starting from scratch every time you go, and you just you modify the text that you're using.
What?
What's the matter with you? What's Rogers?
Instructions here.
You know Rogers. You fish with him every fucking weekend.
So if Sora
Hey.
has the same limitations, which I guarantee you,
Oh boy.
Oh, stop.
in the
Enough.
beginning is going to suffer quite a bit, because you
No,
can't
hey.
say have the woman walk a little faster. You probably won't be able to do things like that, and that's if people are going to be using this to make like
Bigger one's
movies
gold
and
too.
stuff,
This
eventually they
brought
will.
two right off the hop.
Yeah, right off the hop. That was at the end of the morning bite.
That was it?
It's 10 now.
We'll get more before it's
They
three.
can easily fix this up.
They're too small to even keep.
Yeah,
Maybe the second one might have been
might
deeper, but
maybe
it would've been-
borderline.
it was like exactly.
So now let's get into what I think are the big warning signs here, and what I'm worried about, and what the experts
Let me
are.
switch.
So
And work on my filleting
this
skills
technology
too.
will suddenly
Oh,
put
mine's
us
bad.
in a world where we just can't trust anything that we see, and very soon.
I haven't done it for a while, so. And not that I was ever that great to begin with.
The ability to fake voices.
Trying to move like going over the ribs instead of cutting through the bone and everything.
Oh,
And like cutting the ribs out as you do the fillet.
Pretty much anything that they want,
It's
and they're not going to know
good.
what's real and what's not real. Now they're saying
It's a
with
bit tricky to
OpenAI,
learn.
They're taking caution, and they are. They
Yeah,
have a
I'm
group
pretty
called
bad
the
at
Red Team that's testing
But it saves your
the AI
knife too
models.
instead of going through the
They
bone.
Going for the
are-
bone, yeah, sure.
This sounds great. This testing phase involves experts in
I'm making sure I get them cheeks out.
That I did a couple times, and I oh, the fish.
That's great.
Yeah.
It seems like there's something going on the wall there a little bit.
Yeah,
But
I think
people
so
will
fish.
find a way. And
Watch
this
out,
is
Jersey.
one company. This company comes up
There's
with
more
this
in there than you
technology,
think, even on the little guys.
another
You gotta
company
take the
that
time to
doesn't
do
have
it, though.
regulation. And that will happen.
I don't think the angel wings
So
are worth.
it's great that OpenAI is doing this, and I just don't see the world getting on the legislation aspect of this so quickly that companies are not going to be able to do the thing that we're all afraid of, which is putting stuff out there and we no longer know what reality is.
Just stare
Just
at
watch
him,
it.
you weirdo. If you're gonna stare at him, you at least let him pet you. Otherwise, what's the matter with you?
The Allen Institute for Artificial Intelligence. This person has played a significant role in the development of ethical considerations for artificial intelligence technologies. So I borrowed some of his items. I was reading through a lot of different people's lists of like these are the potential threats that we're competing up against. So here's the list: proliferation of deepfakes, right?
So what did your dog do when you put a dead fish in front of him?
Just back at it and started running back and forth, and
Really?
yeah, wanted to attack it.
Misinformation or disinformation, right? This tool could be used.
It's
Yeah.
dead, man.
I mean, I think this is the first thing people
That dog is a psycho.
just use it to make content that's not true, but seemingly real. Security concerns, right? There's high quality video deepfakes could
Watch out, Rosie.
malicious purposes like
Hey, hey,
assassinating
get
people,
that minnow out of your mouth.
Oh,
You little shit, man.
It has threats to
That's
creative
probably why your
industries.
breath stinks so fucking bad. Fucking garlic minnows.
oh yeah.
I would say in a handful of years, people are going to be making movies on these platforms. It's
shit,
a
eh?
big shift. It's going to be
Just for the little tail, the
It's
fork tail
sticking
sticking out
out.
of the leg. You little fucker.
The word explode is not big enough. It will be an explosion of
Truffle bait
copyright
searching for
issues,
snacks.
job losses, a change to culture. Very, very powerful. This video capability is going to
Oh,
man. The holes there,
a
Rosie.
lot of problems. There's ethical and moral concerns, right? The ease of creating realistic video content. People are going to be able to make porn and all sorts of stuff like that. Like it's, putting celebrity faces on porn and things like that. It's not going to happen.
Unless they build in protections,
Sure, but like I said, Steve, OpenAI is probably not be a company that will let that happen with their stuff. But there's 30 other companies that are going to be able to do this. So there's going to be regulatory challenges. Like I was saying, like right now, the framework to deal with AI is loose. It's not good, and the government is not moving, U.S. government I'm talking about, not moving fast enough. And to be quite honest with you, the people that are making decisions don't really grasp this technology.
Something there.
They're not the right people to make the decision. We need professionals who really understand this stuff to help inform the regulations. I mean, this list just keeps going
Yeah,
on. I
fish
have a
under
lot more.
me.
I can't even get to all of it
I
yet.
think.
There's just a lot of reasons why we have to be very, very careful with this. And no
Think
matter
so.
what, it's going to change.
Look at disturbance there.
And it's going to change
The
way
live
a
minnow
lot
is
of things. Unpredictable things. We always
freaking out a
say,
little bit.
every time we can get an idea of what something can do, there's 100 things that we can't predict.
That's
So that said, I do think that there could be an incredible benefit.
Another split shot on this one though. I think maybe the middle moves too much.
Oh, okay. And you don't want to. They don't want to chase that much.
Yeah.
That's all wonderful. I think it's limited to that use. There could be a lot of really cool stuff that can go on with it. The potential here for danger is important. So I am I don't even know if I'm enthusiastic about it. I think it's too early for me to just say, I think this is great. Let's continue. I think this is scary and we need to be very cautious. And I think we all have to be prepared for what's going to happen in the next couple of years.
Yeah, I'm excited about it and cautious. I think those two things are really closely. I mean, I'd love to get my hands on it. And again, I'd love to see what it's going to be in 4 or 5 years. I mean, I think the big thing is the ability to...
Come on, fishes.
Exactly the way you showed me to make this right but it's interesting also looking at all, I think with every video that they put out on Sora, and having a lot of experience with Dave Mitchell journey, for example, they fail in the same way when they're constructing the images and the videos. Like they don't make the physics right all the time, or like things don't relate to each other in a realistic way all the time. So that's something they definitely have to work on. Often there's a tell in the video that this is AI.
That's temporary, Steve,
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm interested to see how long it's going to take before somebody makes a movie with this. Oh, but here's the one thing that we have to mention, Jay, that these videos don't have sound. So the people in the videos are not talking. And that is often the giveaway for an AI. Like, that's where you get into the uncanny valley as soon as they move on.
Even if
Lines getting all tangled.
voice over it.
Which one? The that stick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And
It doesn't have a swivel anywhere on it, eh?
First
Oh.
couple of years, that'll be like the thing that we notice.
4 years
Yeah,
of
it's
just
not
twisting
gonna
and
be a problem.
twisting.
They'll solve that.
Whatever achieve them
Absolutely.
in our lifetime.
I think so. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
My God, in 20 years, can you imagine this technology?
I would imagine in 5 years, we're going to be shocked at how far it's come. These companies are spending more and more money investing in AI. Like, it's ramping up big time.
When I started stream right after, I caught this 2 fish back to back.
Because the other thing that we run into, guys, and we've personally been there many times with
The last 5
that last 5% sometimes takes as long as the first 95%.
Yeah.
And that's what we're seeing now. Like, this is really impressive, and we're just assuming that last 5% will be quick, but it may not be. Like with speech recognition, like they got to the 95% level, and it was very impressive. And like, oh man, in a couple of years. And it took 20 years basically to get that last 5%. Now it's fine, but it took a lot longer than we initially thought. Same thing with self-driving cars. They got 95% there.
Same thing.
And last few percent, which is all different.
But there's something interesting here, because I think that there's, when you talk about like self-driving cars or the speech recognition, which is maybe a better example, we're talking about something being made that then has to be adapted into a structured and regulated system. Whereas when we're talking about using AI to like make films, for example, yes, that last 5% to make a Hollywood blockbuster might not be there. But because of the internet and
Come on,
social
fishes.
media, I wonder how good is good enough for certain applications.
Whistle, I guess.
Yeah, if you're just trying to trick people.
I'm gonna have
you
to end the stream for that.
don't need 30
Is that?
I'm gonna have to end the stream for that.
Like,
Oh, I'll
we
just
need
go
a
off camera.
self-driving car to be safe enough to be on the road. But we don't need an internet film to be
Where's
perfect
that,
for, like,
where can I be off camera?
Nowhere. It's on you. It's everywhere. Yeah.
Responding specifically to what Jay was saying.
Even if I went over there?
But
Yeah, no, not that, not that wide. Yeah, you good over there, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Saying, like, I use it, Jay and I are using it for our gaming because it doesn't matter if it's effed up. You know,
Got it, man.
Silverfish,
It's gotta happen.
disappointed.
you want it to convey, you know, and it's like, I don't worry about that.
Oh, something on there.
But
See? That happens.
Yeah.
We're talking about whistles.
you know, that, or
Blow
to
your
kind of be
whistle.
photorealistic, like, to fool people, then that's that you're setting a specific bar.
And also,
that,
where's the bar for like who you trying to fool? Because
Yeah.
you know, there's always gonna be.
I think that's the burbot again, like the last time, that's moving.
Even if the bar is relatively low, and then there's like certain critical people who you won't be able to fool.
yeah, but I think, like right now, if you wanted to put out one of these fake videos of a celebrity
Is the live mirror is
talking and saying something
A
that
fish?
I think so.
they say, and you paired it with the speech, you know,
Let me know if it's coming for me, eh?
Yeah.
I don't think we're at the point where you wouldn't be able to tell if it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, we're probably not. But I would also say we might be at a point right now where even a haphazard job of some sort of political disinformation video still convinces enough people.
It needs to be, right, yeah, and in the US, well, you got, you know, by 1%.
You just gotta put your thumb on the scale.
Because
Well,
there's
how
always
about
going to be
this?
some credulous people.
Yeah, for sure. Or how about this? Somebody, its video, you know, is recorded and it's legit. It's
Fishing thing is
reality,
crazy,
and they
man.
say,
Oh.
oh no, that never happened.
Right.
What's
that's-
that?
I can have one weekend with this so many weekends where it goes so crazy of catching fish, and then come on next few days later it's just dead.
Say, oh, somebody just made that up.
I wouldn't say it's dead.
That's a fish, man. Yep, that's a fish.
Oh, you or me?
On the main, just on bottom. Let me see, can hit on bottom to get it to bite.
Blow the whistle a little harder for you.
Which was about, you know, are university rankings scientific? Are they
It's venting pretty good right now.
harmful?
Yeah.
And I didn't realize, but in the
Oh, fish coming, fish coming,
was
fish.
actually
Yeah,
convened.
fish coming.
It's called the United Nations Universities
Pass me straight.
International Institute for Global Health. They have something called the Independent
Pass bullshit. Fish coming on it.
Bobby?
Yeah, both of us. It's coming to you now. Nice size fish.
University ranking systems to see A, are they valid? B, are they
Oh, man.
harmful? And you know, I think
Yeah, pass me straight, pass everything straight,
I
man.
don't really buy it. There's probably
I got down just a little too late, I think.
bias.
He didn't know what to make of it.
There's kind of a lot.
I should have been jigging far before he got close.
They, in their big kind of position paper, make
Because I hadn't mentioned jigging and it just swam by.
Didn't care, eh?
No.
rankings are
Then I went to the live mirror and the rig.
as a
and same
concept,
thing.
It's not going to make sense.
Which
to
makes me
rank
think that's
universities
it's gonna
because there are too
die
many
down now.
factors, and each different ranking organization looks at those factors differently, and they're not transparent about how they rate them. And so they looked at the 4 main ranking companies, and I use the word
I might as well have this
companies
fucker now.
intentionally because these are all
Really, right?
for-profit systems.
It's just let him
And
hang
they
right there.
are, I can't say this one.
For
so
those
I can't
marauders.
call it QX,
Yeah.
it's a British one. What
do you say?
Good
idea?
See what happens, yeah.
We haven't really seen any up high like that today, though.
No.
The Times Higher Education, which is short to the THE.
But it could come down from chasing us. And
That's true. Which can, yeah, it happens a lot.
Report, which most of our American listeners would be more used to hearing. The first 2 are British. And so they looked across those fish. And so they looked across those 4 ranking systems. All the actual problem with rankings, it just doesn't make sense to put all these different
Yes.
institutions of public or of higher education into one big bucket and then put them in some sort of rank order. They concluded that the methods that are used by these different systems are usually opaque, and some of them are actually blatantly invalid. So, you know, they're saying, hey, listen, if we were peer reviewing this, if this was something that was up for peer review, it would not pass much.
You can hear that
Why
wind
are we
blowing.
able to kind of
it's not as bad as it was earlier, though.
rankings to try
Yeah, I think it's supposed to die down.
a few more big takeaways. They tend to be biased
That turns from the
towards
west, and that's when I think it's going to turn on. When that wind comes from direct west,
So science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
and it's supposed to cloud over and snow tonight.
Hope so.
So this evening, anyways,
Yeah,
we
this
might
evening.
have that perfect storm, right? It might get the temperature or the pressure drops.
They also
And
make
get
an
that evening
important point,
bite.
and they've had some spin-off
And,
papers about this, about how
you
they
know,
tend
weather
to be
change,
colonial
the
in
wind shifting
nature.
to the
So
west
what ends up happening is
instead
you
of
have
the
these national, global, and regional, except there's a weird order. Let's try that again. Regional, national, and global inequities that have existed because of things like structural racism, and then you consistently rank as the highest only the institutions that have the most financial backing. And so what you do is you just like deepen those inequities, right? Because now all of a sudden you're saying, okay, this is the best school, this is where all the kids are, and it just gets driven more and more up. And then
So it's still
just a couple more
southwest.
things. They also said that they believe that
Between 12 and
these
3, it's gonna
rankings
turn to the
undermine
west.
the
You're gonna
development
turn?
of higher education as a sector,
And then kind of
because
northwest.
instead of sort of fostering shared responsibility, they're incentivizing
What's the wind speed
these
right now?
sort of like
Right now?
self-serving, short-term
Go ahead,
stances
Greg.
for universities to take. Like, what can I do to go up on the rank this year, instead of saying, what can I do for education globally? As a part of that, also, just that short-term ranking cycle is a really big problem, right? They're thinking more short-sightedly. There's a few more other issues that they talk about. Oh, this one really gets to me.
We're sitting at
Apparently,
about
there's this massive conflict of interest that takes place because
Oh,
these ranking
20,
systems
25?
are, again, developed
23K?
and utilized by
Ghost?
for-profit companies.
Like, so saying,
And
okay.
they
The ghost gotta be
claim to
like
be
30 something at
impartial
least.
about their judgments, but then they sell advertising and performance-related products like consulting services.
I wish
to
it, like
the
on that
very
wind finder, it
universities
would
that they're
give you
ranking.
like an actual number to you.
So they'll be like, you want to
Like,
get
keep
higher
the
on
bar
list,
for,
and
like,
we'll teach you how to
the
do that.
tech
And it's
what
like,
it is,
that's
but
a
like don't
great
make me have to actually
interest.
guess
There are
what
a lot of
that
What
shade
that
is.
shade
You know
is?
what I mean?
Oh,
And their big takeaway is probably we shouldn't be doing this. Probably universities should not be engaging in the ranking system.
Maybe it would if we got plus.
Consumers, individuals who are looking to where
Well,
am I
that
going
bubble
to
looked
research
like a
money?
fish.
Yes, it did.
Apply to
Looked like a fish
university,
stressed in.
you know, all these different considerations that you're going to have about higher education should not be looking at these different ranking systems to make a decision. Also, it doesn't make sense because it's like, okay, how can you say that so-and-so is the best school at all things for all people at all times? Like, there are just different strengths, and each individual choice should be tailored to your interests and to, you know, what your needs are. They also encourage, you know, trying to come up with alternative versions. Apparently there are some ranking systems out there that are less flawed, and then they, you know, they recommend just disengaging from these practices that they deem to be, quote, extractive, exploitative, and non-transparent. So yeah, apparently it's not good. University rankings, not
Yeah.
good.
I know my
US.
institution that everyone's always complaining about the rankings, but then also trying to game them as well. Like,
Exactly.
oh,
yeah.
these are terrible. Bob, we got to do this, otherwise we know. And we also, like, we all recognize their crap, right? Like, they don't really reflect what, like, we think about,
Yeah.
you know, the relative academic value or whatever of different institutions.
I wonder how much it's gonna be this year.
Yeah, we're all biased for our own
Marshall's gonna be-
institution, but even
Like
still,
a-
it's like, really,
like-
that's how they, the rankings are don't even make
I
Like
don't
a
know,
match
I'd
made.
be
They don't
fucking
make sense,
leery
and
going
also
down to the
they're
mouth though.
apparently
Is that?
I'd be leery going
Yeah, oh yeah, 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 for sure.
data that they use is oftentimes not very objective. Like a lot of the data, let me see if I can find it. Like
Something in the
50% of
middle.
the score of the QS World ranking
Just got
comes
darker
from
in
a
the middle.
survey of subjective opinions by anonymous people. The Times, it's 33%, and the U.S. News Best Global University.
Oh, I can't wait to get my chair.
Yeah.
Sitting too low on this.
Yeah, those things
I
suck,
like that
man.
one better.
Yeah, right.
That was like one of the first things I invested in. I hate
Okay.
sitting in those chairs. Even on like dry land.
On dry land
you know
to
what I mean? Like,
get sunk in there to get up, you have to.
yeah.
You pretty much break the legs.
Yeah.
You can put all your weight on there to stand up, and it just bends it.
A lot
Yeah,
of
it's crazy.
knowledge, like, you know, if you're not a professional, how are you
It's just because they're cheap.
you know,
Yeah.
be evaluating it? It's
That's why
just,
they
you're
sell
just,
so fast.
it's an invitation
So
to
much.
game the system, right?
Absolutely, and then it creates
Everything's just built into
incentive
right these days.
to prioritize game
Even that one I
systems
bought,
over
it's
improving outcomes. And that's
yeah, I
one of
think
the
okay.
reasons, you know, it's
Uh,
the classic conundrum of like the GRE. Just
yeah,
telling
it's
students how to
it looked nice and
test
everything, but after
and,
2 trips,
you know,
that
how,
was
how
it.
are we
It
going to
ripped.
just that test? Like it doesn't actually give you
And it wasn't that
any
much.
indicator of
That wasn't even
how
2
well
trips.
you're
That was the
gonna
first
do
trip
in-
I did that.
No, I went to it by myself first.
Oh, yeah.
Really, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Scary example.
Second trip,
Yeah, I was shocked. That's unfortunate.
You know, you just tell me.
and I got the refund already for it.
This one's better, anyways.
I sat in it.
Yeah.
I sat in yours
It's nice,
last
eh?
week. Yeah,
It's
it's
comfortable.
comfortable. Yeah.
And you can get they have a bigger one too, but
Nah,
it's
that's,
overkill.
yeah, that's too much. And then I got it on eBay because Cabela's in the US had it for $115 US,
do high-risk procedures at all. Yeah.
and then I just happened to check on eBay and only one, and the guy had 75 US and $65 for shipping.
65.
Yeah, so I messaged him, it's like, why is it so high for shipping? Oh, I said, oh, that's mistake. Sorry, it's supposed to be free shipping.
But that's a great example of
And then he changed it,
real-life outcomes.
but then he put the price up to he put the price up to
Factor makes delicious, ready-to-eat
150
meals. It's super
with free shipping.
So he made it the same.
Yeah, like really, and it's best offer, right? So I offered him $65, and then went up to 75, but he originally had it at, and he still declined it, and then he offered 85 with free shipping, and then I did. So that's my because he couldn't. I guess we need to see if I'll offer him more. And I said no. I was getting the US, just get from Cabela's and all those weights. Because Canada had it on sale for $100 for 105, but it's only Steinbach had it in stock,
Yeah.
and they don't do store transfers.
Oh, that's shitty.
I called them and asked them, I called the Cabela's here in Winnipeg, and they said that I would have to call the one in Steinbach, Saskatchewan, sorry. And then I called them and they said only way I can get it to have someone up there to buy it and then ship it to me. They don't do in-store transfers, so it's like whatever. So yeah, I got it for 85 US, free shipping to the border there.
Yeah, that's about what it cost you in the store.
Yeah.
Right, so.
Because yeah, it's
But
a
it's good share, and it's for sure brand new.
brand new. Yeah, well, if it's not brand new, I just file a complaint and then return it and get my money back.
The only thing I would say on these is just I haven't had an issue with this one, but on the other one, some of the like rivets and the bolts sometimes start coming loose. So you gotta tighten shit, but just keep an eye out if it starts feeling loose.
Oh, okay.
Just tighten stuff. Like I gotta tighten this arm. You can just tighten the screw.
Oh, the screw. Okay.
And those types of changes are referred to as soft maxing. Those are tweaks like changing the style of your hair, using skincare remedies, certain diets or exercise. Not that one doesn't fall into the soft maxing category. Again, soft maxing. Kind of the easy, reasonable stuff that almost anyone can do without, again, much
But yeah,
risk.
it's great.
But you get to the more aggressive approaches towards maxing.
Yeah, starting it is a
Hard maxing,
big difference
here's
compared to
where
mine in terms of how comfy it is.
and something else
And the
called
mesh stays where it's supposed to be.
fuming.
And it's been holding my ass up for 3 years.
Yeah.
Before I brought it up? No, I hadn't either.
Well, I think we'll have this one for 2 years
You
now.
saw the
Yeah,
documentary, but
I heard about it in the doc.
But the other one I've had for
Okay,
like
in
5
the
or
doc,
6.
right.
And I use it
What
for
the hell is fuming? All right,
summer, winter, use it all the time. So
named after
it's not
John
only winter
Mead,
chair you have it as.
an orthodontist from Kent in the United Kingdom.
Oh my gosh.
He's still alive today.
I
He's
have to
in
end
his
that stream
90s.
soon and
He
start back
and
later
his
again
son are the subject of
if it turns up.
Yeah, there's not much
episode
fun
documentary
running
on Netflix
through
right
the
now.
midday lull.
Why?
As soon as you stop, it's gonna
There.
blow up though.
John Mew is the founder of
It'll be a good experiment to see if the Wi-Fi messes with the fish.
Yeah.
branch of dentistry that specializes in fighting the growth of the facial bones and correcting the oral environment. Taking
Time is it? Yeah,
This
10:15.
treatment creates more space for the teeth and tongue. The main focus of this approach is to correct the patient's oral and head posture. They use a variety of different removable appliances that can help with expansion and also correct posture. A malocclusion
At least now I know
between the upper and lower teeth, so
the streaming works
fit together correctly when chewing.
because some people say that the audio doesn't go through when they use a external mic
On the live?
on the yeah.
Irregular bite, crossbite, overbite.
You have to use like just the camera itself, but it's the internal camera.
So it doesn't
It is
integrate
considered
fast
Yeah,
enough.
but now mine works pretty good.
controversial
So.
alternative to things like braces and tooth extractions, which is something I know.
I wonder if
had
it
in
times,
the
if it's
1980s.
like
I had two
delayed
teeth
on
extracted,
playing,
both and braces slapped.
or if
Evan,
it's
is it controversial whether or not it works?
Yes, that is correct. You know why? Because
Hope not.
there's no science backing
I guess I'll see
backing-
pretty soon.
backing
I was like, I think it's controversial for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah, but I'm just wondering if that was one of the reasons.
Oh, yeah, that's-
You're not even sure if it actually works.
that's the main problem here. They have few and far between, very
Oh,
small, very
in sync.
selective studies that have been done.
It's expensive looking mic. It's a cheap.
Or people who are like,
how much was the bigger one on?
you know, people who went to learn from the Muse and they kind of ran some things. So you've got these, you know, studies that really have not been independently, you know, verified, and there's a lot of problems with those particular studies. But
Yeah, I might have to
Is mewing related
take a
to
break on
mixed
this
matching?
stream
Now,
for a
that's
bit.
sentence I never thought I would ever say. Is there a relation?
Because
Main
last
driving force, right?
week around this time it slowed down as well, but I was
If that's
still
the case,
marking
well, I think a before and after
every
picture,
5 minutes
all
of
you would
future
really
come
need
by.
to say, well,
Not
this
marking
actually-
every
We haven't
5
marked,
minutes.
well, if in the morning, like every morning we mark.
how much
Slow down there, big guy.
The problem there is about the public doing
That guy was really taking off on
and
it.
there, therefore it's hard to ascribe one thing to why they look better.
And also it's subjective,
It's
and
very subjective.
it's subjective.
and also
Well, I mean,
like some
What
of
if
these
I change
pictures do look better.
camera angle?
Probably why
I
they
could
look
probably see
good.
better
They
from
also
my
keep doing this for so long.
my
What is it actually
image again.
because of?
The picture in the article that
There's the app.
in the group email on this, it showed a before and after of a kid. It
There's
was,
the
now
app,
granted
there's
it
the
was different, so some of the difference
Fish.
you determine the difference.
Growing, it's grooming,
Uh,
beard.
Yeah,
it's a dramatic
that.
difference, and I would just like to I'd like
I
to
guess.
know, and I know it's probably hard, what exactly was done to achieve that effect, because I think the impact was impressive in that one picture, which I have no history of.
No, I was trying to see if I could
Could have even
make it
manipulated
wider to see if I could get
And how cherry picked was that?
Well, Evan,
more
take-
down.
it's
That's so close, like I saying so low.
Oh,
Longer if you're older.
I tried tilting it down, but I have it the wrong way to tilt it down.
You know, for younger people, apparently it doesn't take as long. But you could. You
If I
could
spin
go,
it around.
You would have to go
Bring,
a
just
very
bring the
long
whole
time using
tripod down a bit.
Actually, you know what? That's a bright idea.
Probably look like a
How long
giant.
would it take for me to?
Yeah. Oh,
Again, no real good studies on this. However, there is an orthodontist. His name's Kevin O'Brien. He runs what's called O'Brien's Orthodontic Blog. He's an emeritus professor of orthodontics at the University of Manchester. He's been following this for many
let's see.
Again, kind of recently, it was last year, and what he said in this particular blog post, because he doesn't, you know, again, he's of the position that no real good science to back this up, and in fact, some of the claims that are made by maybe not the Muse directly, but you know, some of the other their disciples and stuff, including helping with your sleep apnea and helping with breathing and swallowing problems, speech disorders, sinusitis, among other things. You know, it starts to kind of, you know, they kind of lose control of the narrative in a sense, and then you start promoting this thing as being able to help you not only look better, but also start impacting your health. That aside, there was a
Shrimp stuff?
recent,
It is.
they call it an investigation,
Ah,
but
it's-
it's a master's thesis, so I guess it's a non-published
Oh no,
study, in a sense.
that's good now.
What they did in this particular investigation.
Yeah, a bit better.
This thesis should be published.
According to Kevin O'Brien, he reported recently on
Jeez, fish.
retrospective investigation, technically what this was, in which he says this.
Yeah, I think there's
came
something.
across a well-written MCS thesis from the University of Alberta, in which they analyzed cephalometric radiographs of 102 consecutively treated patients. They took cephalograms before and after the active treatment. So that was the orthotropics. Then they compared those cases to a control group, 75 sets of records obtained from the AAOF craniofacial growth legacy. And they tried to do as close a match
Yeah, I think that's a fish.
these sets of patients, things like, age,
In the middle.
sex, and timing of records, among other things. So they did their best, I guess, to try to
The
get
disturbance there.
to be considered as close as possible. So you have one control group, and then you've got the orthotropics group. He says here, the authors of the thesis concluded the treatment protocol may not be considered to have produced a clinically meaningful effect on skeletal and dental changes. And he said that, and in his blog, he said this is really one of the better analysis. It's not really a full-blown study, but of the limited material that's out there, this is one of the best, if not the best. And so far, it's negative. I also did speak with some other people about this. I spoke to Brad Steve recently, who's a skeptical dentist.
Yep.
Yeah, if I don't catch if nothing comes up in the next 8 minutes, I'll shut down the stream.
All right.
Charge up some batteries and
Kind of like problem with orthodontics in general.
Those lake farts, though. Eh?
Not only this, orthotropics don't have the studies to back up, what it is they're claiming. This is true for a lot of branches or a lot of aspects of orthodontics. So the whole kind of industry, in a sense,
there's more people
can use
viewing now.
more studies, better studies, more investigation into these things to really figure out what works.
Yeah, I think the morning bite is down already.
Mewing, yeah. So far, it has not delivered the goods.
Didn't bro lose his temper?
Come back later and see there's an afternoon bite. And then an evening bite.
If you watch the documentary, you'll get sort of the tone of his attitude and stuff. He's definitely an outsider, he's there to upset the apple cart, as the expression goes. And kind of, has very much his own...
Yeah, that wind. I won't go outside that wind.
Contradictory to, established practices in the field. And he went so far astray, they felt it was necessary. They had to cut it.
Yeah. Because it's not just that he's like, hey, here's an untested thing that I think works better. He's literally like, traditional orthodontics is not the way.
Right.
Like, nobody should be getting braces. Everybody should be doing this.
Yeah, he absolutely slammed the whole industry. That what they're doing,
Yeah, I know why all of a sudden my
big
phone disappears.
So yeah, go watch it. If you want to learn some more about it. But hey,
Yeah.
a new term to throw into our skeptical lexicon: mewing.
Yeah, don't buy the magic bean.
Right. And don't be influenced by the 1 billion references to mewing on TikTok.
Don't be influenced by the influencers.
Get me out of here as well.
All right, Ted, Seven. So, Bob, tell me, what do you think
Yeah.
will be light on Saturn's moon?
This one, 10:30.
Let's see.
Rosie, just watching me.
One study claims that the mighty moon of Saturn, technically the most organic icy moon in the solar system, has vastly decreased chances for life than previously thought, because it looks like the organic surface of the moon could have a lot of trouble getting to all the water deep below the ice. The question is, how depressed should I be about this? Let's see. So yes, the study was it's a really, 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 really,
the live minnow is swimming a
So
lot.
reading the study actually made me less curious than I initially
Going all the way across.
So see what this is all about. So this was a study published in Astrobiology, led by astrobiologist Catherine Niche. Let's start with itself. Titan is a ridiculously special thing. As far as 150 or so known moons go in our solar system, and by a lot. I think it's
So now I have all these live minnows. We have all these live minnows now, and that's when it decides where to bite.
Right? We'll have to fish tomorrow just to get rid of them.
It's the only moon with
Try
a
to.
dense
Yeah.
atmosphere. And
Hold
even
on,
better,
those
if you know this, it's the
for
only place
sucks.
in the solar system, except for the Earth,
That's a lot of-
standing bodies of water.
Yeah, you can't just
Lakes,
dump those down.
Rivers, seas, the whole panoply of liquid collection on Titan. Now, that liquid isn't water, though, on its surface. You know, not when the surface is like minus 290 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 179 Celsius. That's friggin' cold. So there's no water. It's flowing methane and ethane. And so if you want Great Lakes filled with natural gas, Titan is the place to go. Now, the atmosphere itself is interesting. It's mostly nitrogen, like Earth's, but it's also 5% methane with a few other lesser gases in there. Now, these molecules split apart and they recombine as hydrocarbons and also often include other elements like nitrogen and oxygen and other elements critical to life on the Earth. So these hydrocarbon grains then settle on Titan into these vast dunes. If you see an image of Titan, you see these big swaths of dark on the surface. Those are essentially these vast dunes that are made of hydrocarbon grains. Now,
Oh, you know what? Also, I wasn't directly on here, so I was, there's a pulse holes there, right? This side? Or holes? Where the shock was? This side?
So.
40 to 170
Oh, okay.
kilometers under the surface, under the ice.
No, they're like right here.
Oh, yes, 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 to the right, yeah.
Because estimates put its size at 12 times the amount of water.
Because I was seeing those bubbles,
Earth's ocean. So that's
one to the left, one to the right, so that's the one on the left I was seeing.
Now,
last
now,
week.
water itself, finding water will always and forever be exciting when searching for extraterrestrial
You
life,
guys, yeah,
right?
would have been like right on the edge of it.
Because
Yeah,
water is the
that's
best
because
solvent
when I was where I'm right now,
being a solvent.
my
It can
chicken here,
dissolve more
that's where it
substances than any
was
other
kind of
known
more to the,
It's often called the
in the
universal
between the
solvent.
light
It's
scope,
not-
like
not
here,
really. There are some types of
over,
molecules that
over there,
cannot
so.
really dissolve very well, but it's
And then there's
essentially
another
the
one
best that we've
on the
ever
other
come
side of
across.
the,
Any life that's
of
evolving
the
anywhere
last
that's
wall.
based on
Yeah.
chemistry would just basically drool at the water's ability to facilitate chemical reactions and easily shuttle nutrients and materials where they're needed. It really is amazing in that way. Such organic nutrients are all over the surface of Titan, right? I mean, it's raining hydrocarbons, but the water is many kilometers below the surface.
Come on,
So how do
fishes.
these two crazy kids get together? Because if you really want to have some sort of life happening, you got to get together. Now, the leading theory is that this mixing of the hydrocarbons in the water is provided by billions of years of essentially impacts, asteroids, comets, what have you, impacts on Titan. And you can even see the craters on the surface before they're weathered away by all this activity down there. The critical question, though, that the researchers set out to answer, as they say in their study, was how much organic material can be transported to Titan's subsurface ocean through the foundering of melt in Titan's ice shell. That means that when a large impact crater is formed on Titan, it fills with melt, which is just melted ice and mixed in with these organic compounds. And they can persist for millennia. They don't just like freeze over fast. They can last for quite a while. So they persist in that form. But since this is denser than the surrounding ice, it can founder, they call it, founder or sink into the planet. And the hope is that it not only reaches the water deep below, but it also can be a long-term source of organic material for millions or billions of years even. So now, okay, the bottom line of all their calculations, and man, did they do some calculating. It was really interesting. They came up with an estimate of how much glycine could be supplied to this sub-ocean each year. So that's what they were going for. Now, they used glycine because it's the simplest amino acid, and we all know, right, amino acids combine to make proteins, which are arguably the most critical and versatile molecules of Earth-based life. So, if their calculations show that a lot of these organic molecules in the form of glycine can go from Titan's surface to the sub-ocean based on all this impact cratering data that they've amassed over the
Today, we are going to walk through the basic setup of your Garmin LiveScope system. Almost every time that you go out, the water conditions...
No, Granny, we had morning bite, look like it's done. We caught 5 this morning. And that was it for now. This same spot last week we caught, I probably caught around maybe 16, 18 by now last week. It could be the wind that's causing it. It's pretty windy today.
I was brain farmer where I couldn't remember what I was trying to do. I'll check the pressure.
It's like the wind died down or it changed direction.
I think it's starting to change direction.
Yeah.
I think it's died down as well.
Oh, battery low. Oh, fish. What? What happened? Oh man, what happened? It just darted across. Is it under me? I don't think so.
Oh, that's fucking bubbles. Goddamn.
Oh man, that fish was... look at the excitement.
If I catch in that hole, you're gonna have to pull your arm out.
Yeah.
Unless it's just a little guy, like you'll get through. Might be best to just pull it out.
Yeah, I also saw a guy on Facebook, or not Facebook, YouTube, and he, that guy from that used to work at fishing hole that works at like at the wood store. He caught the fish, just lift up his scope and just threw it on the ice. Just like, ouch! like $2,000, man. Yes.
Yeah. Guess that's what sponsorship is.
Yeah. Take my time and lay down on a blanket, on a blanket, and then I'll go out.
Just pull it out and throw it like a javelin.
Even before the guys did the flashes too, just bam. I was like,
well, I'll pull my flasher out relatively aggressive, more than I would this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Replace that's like what, $100, something like that.
150 or 200. Yeah.
Versus 2,000.
Yeah.
Still streaming though.
Yeah, he said, I guess not sure this stream is still going on.
I don't know if you could or not. Still use your phone.
Yeah. I think there's a fish to the right.
To the right.
You're between your dead stick. No, there's no fish on the dead stick there.
In the middle.
Yeah.
That's
Another one like between the two.
seems to have slowed down though.
The bubbles.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's
What's the smell in here? It's just the.
see it there, like just under the. Keep checking now. Get some ish. Get some action. Should work. Need to catch a fish. Come on, fishes. You're embarrassing me.
But something's gonna smash that one right in the middle.
I think so.
Yeah. It's just that nice little morsel, nice little minnow sitting right between these two wraps. Those ones that keep going right between us and no
Yeah.
pressure thing. That's gonna be one. Let's hope.
What's up?
It's gonna be a monster. That's the 30-incher. That one.
Yeah, one.
That one's gonna get 30-incher.
Shit, scared me.
So the crow's laughing at me. Like I said, close that window now.
Yeah, the wind died right down.
It's actually kind of nice temperature in here, actually. Are you cold?
Oh, it's open.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I just caught onto that too. That's what I was saying. Oh. But I was like, it's not cold. I asked you, and you're like, man, I could be warmer.
Yeah, I could be warm. Definitely could be warmer.
You're not on a beach. Well, you're close to a beach.
Close to it, yeah.
It's still hilarious. Were you there? Those guys that were at Chalet Beach there? Volkswagen. There was a Volkswagen Golf or Jetta or something like that. They drove down the approach on Chalet.
Yeah.
Drive, which was like, it's a steep
drop, yeah.
right? And then they got stuck on the ice because they're in a. They get out there like, hey, well, like, where's the beach? We're looking for the. Like, dude, you're on it.
You're on it.
oh. Like, dude, it's February.
Yeah. You can swim it. I don't know where you're from.
I'm pretty sure they were from like India, if I had to guess.
Oh my. Yeah, it's like winter.
Yeah, like you just drove to Winnipeg. Like,
Yeah.
did you think you were gonna go from -30 in Winnipeg, drive an hour and a half, and drive an hour north, and get to +20 in beach and bikinis, or what? They must have shit. I couldn't believe they got back up the ramp, though. Thought for sure they didn't have to call a tow truck to get over there. Or drive all the way to...
I know silk gets pretty sketchy when it's icy.
Yeah, so, yeah. Well, there was an accident there at the beginning of this year, wasn't there?
Yeah, I can stop on the top.
Give her to get up, and they just too far.
Yeah.
And then slid when they tried to hit the brakes at the top. I have no doubt there was probably some alcohol involved.
It's hard to even though my 4x4 it's pretty icy. Oh, fish. Two of them. Oh, holy! Come on. Where is it going?
Just...
Come on, is it gone? They just pop up from nowhere. It's crazy, man. It is.
They just roll right through.
Yeah, they pop up in the middle too, and just.
So much for that thing getting on me.
Yeah, it came. Yeah, pretty much came right up, right under it.
Maybe it's too high.
Where is it though?
My Jake?
Yeah, the one in the middle. Oh no, that's right on the bottom.
Yeah, it's close anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, those fish did not care about any of us.
There's two of them. Jeez.
Low, midday low.
It's almost 12, yeah. Something here coming up. Something come up. Come on. Come on. Ah.
They're tight-lipped today, though.
It's your life minute moving. I'm starting to look for poles for when we go on the boat for the GoPros to, because I have the head one.
Just use those ram mounts again.
Yeah, I think that I can use this one and maybe if I can get a longer one. 'Cause most of them I don't stand fishing, I sit fishing, so so to be outwards coming in, and I have a string to tie to it in case it comes off and falls.
Yeah, just have something on there for sure.
Yeah. Because there's a waterproof case for it, so I get the case, I put the case on it, and I have a string tied to it too, just in case it falls off.
Yeah, definitely better safe than sorry there. But you can just use that one like you are now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the case and then still have it in case the clamp itself comes off too. So Something coming, I think. On the left. Inside up again.
Still got that rattle on, or you just
I have the spoon. Might have to go rattle it again.
yeah, some noise might not be a bad idea. This one just vibrates.
Catch, I remember fishing a few times and see that is a fish. Yeah, and there. No, that's a bubble going up, and then for the.
Damn bubble.
Yeah, I remember. Actually, I think my live scope battery is dead already.
This one?
Yeah, it told me this. Showing. Yeah, it's off. I took
Oh,
it.
the GoPro.
Yeah.
I was talking about the live scope battery was dying. Like, I don't know, it seems fine.
Okay, let me try not to throw another battery down the hole again. You understand?
Just take, yeah.
Well, last time fell from my lap. That was me being a clown. See that? See it? As a fish. Let me. Not wrong way. That's a good sign. Charge this battery. I'm just annoyed. Okay.
Noisy down there?
Yeah, I accidentally had my both these cameras on recording for like half an hour straight without realizing.
Today.
Yeah, earlier. I was like, why is this light blinking red?
It's one of the catch and fish.
I think that's when you caught your. When you caught your, yeah, when you caught your first one. I forgot to shut it off and you just kept rolling.
Oh, well. At least you got the two best fish of the day on the camera there.
Well, yeah. Okay, let me change back to a crank. Guess this it's not doing anything much. There we go. Crank on. See the wind side again.
Pick back up there. Come on, fish. feeling?
Someone posted on Facebook there. Off 103 in 20 feet of water. Where's all the fish?
Last time we were hammering it, two people were saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so slow. 10 feet makes all the difference.
Oh, I said, what's that? Someone's talking.
Who's there? Hello. Oh, hold on. Oh, what's going on?
Oh, I'm not sure the fishing.
Slow.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking of moving a shack out there, but probably
Yeah,
not worth it.
there's fish. The fish are still around.
They're just not eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not very aggressive. They're pretty low key. Hoping maybe this afternoon, cloud it up and stuff will maybe turn them on. We've got 5 though.
Got 5? Well, that's alright.
Yeah, that's all right. It's not horrible.
It's
Well,
not-
yeah.
Compared to compared to last week.
We've been a little spoiled the last little while, so. But yeah, definitely slower right now.
I see. Anything inside?
20.
Rogers are all like right at the top of the slot.
Yeah.
Well, one's like 18.
Yeah.
18, 19. The rest are like the top of the slot. Mine were tiny. They were little. They weren't tiny. They weren't like minis. But
Like double the size of your head?
maybe 3. I'll give it 3.
Right on.
But yeah, no. So there's here. They're just a little tight-lipped. A couple big ones went by and didn't want nothing to do with us at all.
Yeah.
So
Fucking lazy bastards.
yeah. But it's a bit of a shift here. Weather's a little crazy, so.
Yeah, we got this guy and his wife from the States, and fucking they're just dead over there.
Yeah. Like if they're not seeing it, they got any electronics at all?
Not really, no. They caught a small pike in the morning. They haven't really
Oh,
used it
pike.
much
Everybody's
for
catching
anything
pike, I
else.
can.
Are those the couple that we met at the launch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean there's.
They're fishing today and tomorrow, so I told them, I'm like, I'm gonna check out the boat. Like, if they're catching it, like, I'll haul a fucking shack up there.
Yeah, like we did have 5, and like it could turn on any time. And if they're staying for tomorrow, that'd probably be the better place to be for tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow morning early.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind putting a little bit of effort for them. Just drive like fucking 10 or 12 hours to get here or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel, and he's always wanted to fish, like, I don't know. He's not hiring me as a guide or anything, so I shouldn't really give a shit too much.
But you do.
But I do, yeah, of course, right?
Yeah.
It's not like they drove out from fucking Winnipeg for the day.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, no, that's for sure. But yeah, there's definitely fish out here, and like as always, right? 10 feet over, they could be snapping. That's if that wind wasn't howling, we'd be probably drilling some more holes.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I'm done doing my shit at home, I might head out somewhere and talk about pools.
Yeah.
Like, I might go like another kilometer or a couple kilometers past you guys.
Yeah.
See what it's like deeper. I don't know.
I don't know if it's worth going a couple kilometers. Just come here and pop holes until you find them. Like the fish, like you said, they were marking fish. There's fish here.
Yeah.
But
I'd like to go up to Victoria Beach soon.
BB, yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I might go up there during the week one day.
That'd be
Try it
good.
out for morning or evening or something.
It's always nice up there just because there's other stuff, right?
Yeah.
You get more multi-species. Here you're getting, you might get the odd other species, but it's mostly walleye and sauger. Mostly walleye.
Yeah.
But up there you're getting like perch, burbot, even whitefish. That's where you caught that silver bass, wasn't it? Or that white bass?
White bass. Yeah. Yeah, that was fucking.
And that tank of a perch.
Oh
that
yeah,
one, yeah.
that's a while.
2017.
I wouldn't mind checking out the beach too, and the rock pile at Grand Beach in the spring. March seems to be decent there.
Yeah, I think Cole's fishing Grand Beach right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call him, see if that's where he ended up going. Curious.
Yeah, I haven't been there yet this year. There's no snow to drive the snowmobile out,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crappy.
or even get your stuff down the rocks.
Or fish.
It's probably bare rocks there right now, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I think if I went, I would just fucking
There's a fish.
carry the Garmin and have a backpack with a couple of rods.
Yeah, that'd be your best bet. You wouldn't want to drag anything there, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Well, good luck, guys.
Yeah, let us know if you're coming down this way. Stop in and say hi.
Yeah, if I come up through a drive that way, I'll say I may even try to sell, like, towards some point.
Yeah.
That's a fish, man.
I may end up just fucking laying on the couch, too.
Hey?
I
Yeah.
might just stay at home, too. I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, bud.
Alright, talk to you about. Bye.
Okay. That's a dead. Let's see. Oh. I think there's something between a dead stick and me, but it's not moving much.
I don't know, man. Looks pretty dead down there.
Yeah. Yep, it's dead. Can we switch to a jig and minnow this time? Crank's not working, spoon's not working. Jig and minnow.
Yep.
But I remember the last time we fished when it was windy. That's kind of how it was, though. We still caught, but it wasn't crazy.
Tighter lipped.
Yeah.
Could be all it is.
But it's cold too, though, that day. It's minus 47.
That's what's today. I wouldn't want to sit in that fish.
Is that?
I wouldn't want to sit in that and fish. Despite it being warm. cozy in here.
Oh yes. Nice and warm in the shop today.
Actually had snow to cover the skirt for once.
We did it last time too. It was windy. I had like extra snow, and still needed 2 heaters. Okay, when Paul stopped to you there when you were coming out, we got stuck. His tire was just spinning on ice.
He was?
Yeah, tires were just going. He's like Florence, and just spinning and spinning and spinning. And he finally went forward.
Yeah, it's just glare ice out there.
See that move? Under me? That's something there, man. Like when I'm right above there, because it gets light and it. Maybe wishful thinking, but.
I think we should watch a video on how to focus this thing.
I think Paul said he saw some video on that on YouTube. I think how to.
So it'd be a lot better
adjust
to
it.
be able to pick off stuff swimming across there. And like, cause right here we're probably missing some stuff here.
Yeah, because if you watch my thing it goes blank, right?
Yeah.
Or could be actually he said sometimes it's the transducer itself. It's not fully undone forwarding. But I think if I turn it towards just the two of us, it will show better the bottom, I think. Let me try it and see. Nice, I'm doing the same thing, eh?
Yeah, just does the same thing. Yeah. I think it's just they just need to be brought into alignment. Because you can see like when your lure goes on the other side of it, right? And then we were split in half right there.
What's that thing to oh, it's bubbles.
Bubbles, bud.
It just looks better now. A bit better.
Well.
Alright guys, that's it for now. Until hopefully we have an afternoon bite, and then I'll try streaming again. For now we're gonna take a break and eat some food, and hopefully the bite turns on later. It's been a pretty slow morning. Caught 5, but we're expecting to catch maybe 15 by now compared to like last week. But today is slower day.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay, where's my I can bet you as soon as I shut off that stream, we're gonna catch a fish.
No matter what.